Hey guys, in these examples we are going to look at working with some formulas, some very basic formulas. You will use the same algebra that you use when you solve equations. So we're going to start with an equation just to kind of bring you up to speed. The 12 equals 8 plus y, we would like to solve that for y, which means we want y by itself. And in this example you would zero in on the equal sign. Notice that you have to move the 8 by subtracting it. When you do subtract it on both sides, you will get 4 on the left-hand side equal to y. You can also write the solution as y equals 4. Now let's bring that knowledge into these formulas. So the first one we're going to look at is p equals a plus b plus c, and we like to solve that for b. So we want to get b by itself, and we're going to use the same exact procedure. Zero in on the equal sign. Notice that we must move the a and we also must move the c. Those can both be moved by subtracting since they're both added. So we're going to subtract the a, subtract the c. You can do this at the same time and just write the subtractions right on top of one another on the left hand side. This moves them from the right hand side, and the only difference at this step is you can't combine these. Like we did with the 12 and the 8, we put those together and got 4, but with this they're not like terms, so just write them right next to one another. P minus a minus c equals b. And if you were going to write it as a b equals, you're going to put b equals p minus a minus c. The third example is x equals 3a plus 3b, and we'd like to get a by itself because we're solving that for a. So you're going to zero in on the equal sign. Notice that the 3b is what needs to move, and since it's added, we're going to subtract it both sides. Moves it from the right hand side, and we don't have like terms on the left hand side, so we're just going to write those right next to one another. X minus 3b equals 3a. We still don't have a by itself yet. It's got the 3 next to it, and just like you would in algebra, you're going to divide by that 3. So both sides of the equal sign will be divided by 3, and that cancels the 3's on the right, and you're left with a fraction on the left hand side, and the a is by itself. If you start with a equals, you're going to write the numerator of the fraction, x minus 3b, and the denominator over 3, and that would be solved for a.